know that when they pay to my friend's company wire it to this accountant through a dummy bank account that they've created for me, that if I don't fund it, they will cancel it. So when they funded it, immediately that banker was the one that registered SpyTrack Telematics, got my tax, did everything for me, and that was how I got my first business registration without me doing one thing. So I need you to understand that your ideas will confront, challenges will confront your idea, but push it out. Take action on it. Speak about it. Start selling it even when you've not gotten money to register for it. There is no one-way rule in Nigeria. Nigeria is one of the best places to make money. Nigeria is one of the best ways to start any idea. Push it out, start testing the ground, and start getting process for it. Thirdly, what you need to do, fourthly, please put structure. Put structure around your idea. Put structure. Please let me backtrack to the third one. When you start taking action on your idea, one of the actions you will need to take on your idea is fundraising. I told you the first people you meet is the family, friends, or fools. There's another one you will need to get to. Once you put structure to your idea, you will need to now go for the first part of what is called your pre-seed round or your seed round of funding. That means now you have started your business, you understand that your business can make money, you are putting structure on it, you need to go and raise money. There is Angels Network, Angels Investors Network, there's lots of investors network. If you feel you have a solid business case that has an ability to be sustainable for the next 20 years, not just an idea that is just going to be producing small money. These guys, they don't deal with small monies. You have a solid business case that can produce long-term money, then you take it to Angels Business Network, VCs, they will fund it. Those ones can give you big money as high as 5 million, 10 million, some 100 million, and some of these millions are in dollars also. They can provide you with this money, but you must be able to do your work, your homework, have your business plan, test your business to see that it is sellable. You've sold to so and so number of people. It has gotten traction. You are putting structure, and one of the structures they will always look for you is, are you the only one controlling your business? Do you have a board of advisors? If you don't have a board of advisors, do you have a board of directors? If you don't have a board of directors, do you have a management team? To ensure that you're not the only one controlling your business. That is when they can trust you with their money. If not, you are going to continue to play as a local business. And one thing we're looking for in Christianity is that we don't need businesses that are just local anymore. We need businesses that are transportable even to UK, to US, to go and compete in those spaces and be able to expand God's kingdom. Please, every idea you have as children of God are God's given idea. And they are meant to be able to expand God's kingdom and increase kingdom wealth and kingdom purpose. Praise God.
Hallelujah. Do we still have some questions? Only this one. That's good. I always lose my voice before we finish Fresh Fire. No. Okay, you can take it.
Yeah, so this question says, what the future holds as you receive the instruction to go to a new location? So basically this is talking about who's going to take care of me. I'm going into the mission field. My finances, my family. Question to you, sir.
I thought you want to answer the question. Are you a missionary? Okay. Whether it's missions or business, is faith and risk. Are you hearing me? It's faith and risk. We walk by faith, not by sight. Yeah. So, fear of the unknown is same whether you are a missionary or you are entrepreneur. When IJ came to Fresh Fire, I think 2022, she was negative. She has lost millions. I think she said there was a time she lost it at 9 or 14 million. I know you gave a figure.
35 million.
35 million. Some of you have not even seen 35,000 or 3.5 million. Minus 35 million. But today, she has not, okay, let me not say that. Last year, she gave us a lot of money. She has not given us money this month. I mean, this one, but she will give. Because she's one of the people that accommodate you and feed you for free. Thank you. But when she was minus 35 million, she couldn't do it. I just told you she won Standard Chartered award. That is 10 million. If I benefited from it because she was able to buy my solar for 2.5 million. From that, she paid right from that 10 million, the company. You know, it was the company, her company that paid me 2.5 million for my solar. Clap for me. No more question now. Okay. Now no one go, no problem. You know we can. This hall expired at 9 p.m. Should we go by 9 p.m.? No. We'll soon go. We'll go by 3 latest. So as a missionary, you are convinced God has called you. That is your guarantee. Like he told you, don't go into a business that you are not convinced God has. Are you getting what I'm saying? So it is that conviction that deals with the fear of the unknown. Yeah. When conviction comes, fear of the unknown disappears. Yeah. Because Paul said, because they prophesied that the person that owns this ghetto, this is what they are going to do to him in Jerusalem. But he was persuaded. So he's not afraid. He said, why are you crying? To break my heart? No. I'm not only prepared to be beaten, I'm ready to do what? To die. Whatever you cannot die for, you don't believe in it. Pastor Tunji was talking about hunger and what? That we suffer hunger and we suffer. So there's a fasting, there's a difference between fasting and being hungry. Is a fasting is conscious, is deliberate. Hunger is circumstantial. So when you are answering the missionary call, just like any call, even into business, if she knew she was going to lose 35 million, will she enter into business? But if she did not enter, she will minus 35 million is an experience. So if she loses 10 million today, what will happen? Mike Murdoch said, God does not show us the chapter of our life. He gives us in sentences, paragraphs, and maybe pages. If he shows you the chapter, you will not start. So when God called Abraham, it was a faith journey. So, whatever is done without faith is sin. So, how do you deal with the fear of the unknown? Conviction. Yeah. Conviction deals with what? The fear of the unknown. What was the second question?
Are you ever concerned with what the future holds as you receive the instruction to go to a new location?
That concern is worry.
Yeah.
Is that not? Yeah. Do you have worry? No. Because where faith is, fear disappears and there is no worry. We live in South Africa. We live in South Africa where it's a beautiful country. But if you don't have a salary, it's a credit economy. And when he came, we just met which day? Last month. That's when we met. Somebody recommended him. Pastor, you are in Ibadan. Somebody is in Ibadan. And we met. And he came to tell me, just like Ijoma, sir, what can I do for Fresh Fire? He said, anything you want me to do. He just came to Fresh Fire yesterday. And he's already plugging in. If you live in South Africa like we do, Faith Missionary, you can't buy things on credit. People like him cool because he was working with a global company, international reputable company. If you don't have salary that enters your account, 35,000 on 20th of every month for 6 months, they cannot open the credit system to you. But by God's grace, I was able to I've been doing business forever. From youth service, even I took business to mission. It was bank that called me when they see some regularity in your income. You are not earning salary, but you are bringing money through your business. They called me. I was driving that day when I got my first credit card. Mr. Falari, don't you want credit card? They don't call you like that until they see some money. We went by faith. We remain by faith. But we can use faith to get what people who are working in KPMG get. And today, like I told you, she's my client. I have 3 companies. Real estate, some of them, is faith here, she has gone. You know. Elder Oyeniyi, okay, Oyeniyi is here, you know. She knows some of the things I do in real estate. And God gave me an idea too. I started microfinance through Mike. Shegun Adaju, I was sharing with you yesterday. So, you are a missionary today, especially in this generation. We are not going to missions like we did. You guys are not going to mission like we did. But that's a talk for another day. We went to missions. The mission field of this generation are in the cities of the world. I live in I was led to Johannesburg. Johannesburg has they call it like they call one of is it California is the salad bowl of the world. Johannesburg is the salad bowl of Africa. There is nobody you are looking for in Africa that is not in Johannesburg. Any tribe, any tongue in Africa, you find them in Johannesburg. So you can be in Johannesburg and minister to Africa. I'm giving you an idea. And Lagos is becoming like that. Lagos is becoming like that. So when people say, you left the mission field. No. I'm in Lagos, I'm ministering to the nations. The cities of the world now are gradually becoming the epicenter for missions. So being a missionary, your question is, or your fear is that you are not doing anything. I'm a missionary and I have 3 companies. There are missionaries that will still go. Somebody is smiling and I know that she is happy because I've not been outside Africa. Because God didn't call me to other. But it was my real estate that took me outside Africa last year. When the time to give me the car came, they wanted to give money. I said, I don't want money. But when we were going back and forth, I said, give me the money. I can multiply it. And today I've multiplied that money and I've bought a car. And I still have the big. In fact, it was that money that began my 3rd company, solar business. I collected that money today. Tomorrow, I invested it into solar. And I'm multiplying it. So, a missionary and a business person, like she said, the concept of business to Nigeria is to go and buy and sell. But real business is for you to bet something. A missionary gives birth to nations. if I don't travel to nations, I lose a lot. I lose a lot. Some of the things I gave to you is one of my businesses. I have nothing less than 1,000 something pieces of this. And each of them is about, if you want, in fact, she was my client. Anything I sell, she buys. Did you see what I gave them?
I saw it.
Uh-huh. She bought about 50 or 100. Does it reduce my anointing? When we were preparing for Fresh Fire, I felt, oh, the budget might be about 15 million. From me, in my heart, 5 million was my pledge. Don't you like that kind of a pastor? Hello, somebody. Don't you like that kind of a pastor? I knew that from me, at least 5 million. Am I still anointed? It was David Ogbueli that came to Johannesburg and he said, business as missions. I said, I've never heard that word.
Yeah.
I've been guilty doing business as a missionary. Pastors in Johannesburg have criticized Pastor Folari. If that man is anointed, why is he selling books? The highest number of books of Kenneth Copeland coming to Africa, I imported it. My client, Canaan Land. My client, Dunamis. My client, Salvation Ministries. I don't brought Kenneth Copeland. I just look for who you saw. At that time, Kenneth Copeland books was not in Nigeria. Is that not a problem? So I find it as a problem. So I went to the only in Nigeria. We don't. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because of me, they imported. In fact, the MD said they have never imported that kind of books. And I was on fire until I went to Ajegunle and they began to pirate my book. And one of my sisters warned me, Iffy books, Pastor, don't go to Ajegunle. So I went to Ajegunle and I met, what's his name again? Uchenna. Yeah, I think it's Uchenna. Of course, no. Me, I live in Igbo land, so it's not. I'm an Igbo in heart. In fact, the soup I eat is Igbo. So, when my wife married me, she left Yoruba soup and started cooking Igbo soup. Till today, she cooks for me. Okay? Uchenna said, Pastor, we are helping people. We are helping people. He bought copies of my books. He just took copies. And before I knew it, so when I go back to Obina, I said, Obina, what are you doing? He said, Pastor, we are helping people. We are helping people. We are helping people. We are helping people. I said, okay. You can't beat them. When I wrote my book, I took it to Obina. Help me pirate it. He was laughing. I couldn't deal with him because you can't do that in South Africa. The government will help you. Who will I cry to here? I just left. He became my friend. I didn't get annoyed with him. He just became my friend. So when I wrote my book, I took him to him. I've printed some. They will pirate it better than the one you print. One day they call Sam Adeyemi at the airport that his goods has arrived. They call your pastor. Because they don't pirate in Nigeria, they took it to Belarus, China. When it comes back, it's better than the one you printed in Nigeria. Clap for Nigerians. So, one of the reasons your me clings to me is because he likes this kind of pastor that makes money. Have we taken offering in this conference? Or do you want, should we take offering? I know you have been psyched that if you don't give, you have been giving, but some of you, when you give finish to your church, I'm the one that still send you money to come to Fresh Fire. Is it fair? But it's okay. I'm just joking. So, you have been, there is no way you will come back next year without, she came minus 35 million today, she's where she is. I'm just using that. Whatever minus you have today, you know where you are coming. Amen. If I really want to deal with her, I can tell Ijoma to single-handedly sponsor this conference. She's able, but I won't do that. We don't do that. Hello, somebody. Do you want to be like Ijoma? I know your generation say, I tap. we also tapped. It's okay. So I'm seeing people here. I see Lincoln in the highest political office in Nigeria. Lincoln must go there. We have been watching him. And he's building capacity. The one that intrigued me last week, I was reading on his Facebook or somewhere. They call him a man of integrity. Can you imagine that? I say, is this my boy that I know? And I make up my mind, whatever I need to use to encourage this guy. Because it was at the same time we were having Akpabio and Akoti. Some of you don't even know what I'm talking about. You are an old man, as they know. We have taken statistics that they don't even know what I'm talking about. Since 6th of March, Natasha is the Senate. She's more popular than Tinubu. No, don't near a yellow woman. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Hello, somebody. So you are here. We told you that Fresh Fire Conference is not a religious conference. Have you been to a religious conference? Are you tired? I think we need to go. I thought you have eaten. You people have eaten, I have not eaten anything since morning. Anytime I'm doing Fresh Fire, it was like my wedding day. My wedding day, I was so happy I couldn't eat. That's what happened in Fresh Fire. I can do biri in Fresh Fire. That's from when we started till now. If I don't eat, I'm happy. I'm happy for what? That you are being imparted. I'm happy that just you stepping in here, you are not coming back the same next year. One of my, will I call him my friend now because I told you in the morning yesterday, a pastor told me there is at least 20 or 30 something people coming from his church, and we booked for that number for accommodation and everything. And in hotel business, you underbook, you don't overbook. If you book 10 rooms and two people occupy the rooms, you are going to pay for 10. But if you book for 10 and two and 10 people show up, you pay for 2. Do you understand? So we have overbooked, and they said, you booked. And this pastor, all he can say is that, sorry for the inconvenience. It was so convenient to write a WhatsApp message. So when my son, Yomi, when he was driving me to somewhere this morning, he said, Pastor, do you know why that pastor didn't? He said, he's protecting his member. I said, I didn't even see it like that. I mean, we have booked only 10 p.m. on Monday, when we are supposed to arrive 9 a.m. on Tuesday. That you are saying, sorry for the inconvenience. I said, no problem. No be God money. We will spend it. No problem. So, that's why, anyway, let's leave that. Are you blessed in this conference? Are you going to come again?
I will invite people because I'm blessed.
May I tell you, most of these guys that speak, we don't give them honorarium. Are you hearing me? Because I even take money for them to feed you and accommodate you. When Tunji was coming to Kigali, he came with dollars to give me. Is it Olumide that if I ask for their account detail, they will not give me? That's why you are so free. Nobody is it me? Is it Toluchi? Toluchi went to preach somewhere, they gave him 2 million. He said, no, sir. These are people, these are not, that's why they talk the way they talk. Are we still streaming? I hope you have stopped streaming. Have you stopped or you are still? Let me know the sin you have committed. Now, have you I actually wish you recorded what she just taught. Did you record that? Did you? Praise God. You must send it to the platform, everybody. How to fund your business. How to fund your business. I hope you recorded it. Was it recorded? I don't say yes or no. Yes. Even if you don't record my own, it's okay. So please, Segun Adaju, that, how many of you remember Segun Adaju, Doctor? That guy is on the presidential, financial something. When she met Segun Adaju in Fresh Fire, and Segun Adaju is like her consultant now. Let me give you a secret, young people. If you want to get wisdom, just write this down. If you want to fast track like AI, if you want to fast track your life like AI, identify somebody. This is a secret that, in your profession that has upscaled, that is succeeding. Hello, somebody. I don't know how it works in Nigeria again. Identify somebody that you respect. Like in the real estate now, there is a multi-billionaire in real estate. God connected us, and I told him, sir, from today you are my mentor. He smiled because he respects me so much as a pastor. This honor, this reverence. You are my mentor in real estate because I'm not. And from that day, since 2020, I'm a guru in real estate now. So, but identify such a person and invite the person that you want to sponsor a dinner. Hello? I want to take you out for tea. I want to take you out for dinner. I want to take you out for what? For coffee. And carry your notebook or your phone that you can record. Tips that the person I want to do that with is Dr. Maduka. We were together in Onitsha 2 months ago. Koscharis. I want to do that with Koscharis. In fact, what you don't know is that Koscharis is I just told Moses, Ezedebego, because I told him, sir, when I meet you, you don't know what I do for you. If I meet Tinubu today, it's Fresh Fire, I will preach to him. I will share with him. In fact, if I have an opportunity to meet Tinubu, of course, let's leave politics alone. Anybody I meet, in 5 minutes I share, this is what is burning in my heart. So I meet Charis, we preach on the same platform. In seconds, I introduce Fresh Fire to him. And I say, I want you in Fresh Fire. He said, meet. He said, talk. And that's the protocol. Talk to the person who invited me here. I didn't get his number. If you go and get his number without Moses' consent, you have violated. Are you getting it? So yesterday, because I knew Moses was going this morning. Of course, Moses is my roommate. I said, Because since I left Onitsha, it's only when he came here. And I bring him here to relax. That's why I give him only one session. That guy is too busy. So yesterday, after we tore a little bit of this place, we were coming back. I said, Moses, because Charis told me that I should come through you. I want, in our 7th year anniversary next year, I want him here. He said, don't worry, I will bring him. Hello? So, I've just given you a secret. Anybody that you respect, just tell them, can I give you, sir, even if it's your whole salary, can I take you for a dinner? Can I take you for a dinner? Now, the guy you just listened to now is I enrolled into his program for this year. It's 750,000 for that program. I don't say, Pastor, you have money now. It's 750,000 for that program, but in December it was giving a discount that if you can register now, 600,000. And you can even pay 100,000 now. I just paid 100,000. Is my teacher for the whole of this year. What is he teaching me? Exponential growth. That's the top. That's the exponential growth. As a matter of fact, as I was with David Ogbueli in January in Ibadan, we just started the course. So I was just telling my friend, I said, Dr. David, I've enrolled into this program, Exponential Growth. And this is it. He said, who is this? As I was talking, he was Googling. He said, we have a retreat next week. Please, let David must be there. I'm sharing a story with you. I didn't have the audacity to invite David. He's too busy. His year is filled with invitation. Am I sharing something with you? So David, immediately before we left the airport, I called David. Whatever you are doing, cancel it. Ogbueli wants you in Lagos next week. Long story cut short, he came to Lagos. When he came to Lagos, we just started the course. The next class we had Dominion people joining us in class. It was on Sunday, just before our planning meeting. I said, we need AI in Fresh Fire. I said, David should be. He has added value to me. I have connected him with Ogbueli. He doesn't joke with that. If when we were in class, somebody asked, sir, how do you know David, our pastor, David Ogbueli? He laughed. He said, Pastor Folari, if you don't mind, can I tell them? And now today I was the one that connected him to David. On Sunday, before our planning meeting, I said, we need AI. Ijoma was already in, but I knew she might not come, or if she comes, she might invite. She's my daughter, so I didn't want her to. She has been in the hospital and all that. I said, let me call David. I just chatted him. I said, David, when you are free, let's talk. In Munich, he said, I'm free, let's talk. So I called him. And as I called him, I think I link Yomi to that call. And I link Tosin to that call. The two Tosins, I think one picked, one didn't pick. And he said, no, I am going to Ghana. But anywhere I am, I can do it. It's not everybody who can respond like that. So mind your friends. When we finished Fresh Fire last year, I was going to her house, I remember, 12th of April. I got a call from David Ogbueli. He said, Pastor, I should have come to open that meeting for you. I said, where are you, sir? He said, I'm in Europe. Somebody is in Europe thinking about you. Somebody, he just finished his own program. He's in Europe. And he's thinking. Because he just finished camp meeting. His own Easter. And he's in Europe. So, there are meetings you must not miss. Hello, somebody. There are meetings you must not. How did I meet David? I went to Abuja for a NEMA program and I was vexed in my spirit. Why is it that it's my age mates that are in this conference for missions? Because youths are no longer interested in missions. And it was in that meeting I met Niyi Osomo and David Ogonshola. And I told two of them, if I offered them dinner, I said, let's go for dinner, and I pay for it. Normally, they will not allow me, you understand? But a pastor, is it not pastor that are begging you to come and give them dinner? I pay for the dinner. And it was during dinner that I knew that I came to Abuja not for NEMA conference, but for these two young men. Because I need them in fresh fire. Have they been here or not? He came last year, and he will come forever unless it's somewhere else. So, when you come to fresh fire, it's a holistic experience. Somebody say holistic experience. Holistic.